Here we go. All right. Dust to dust. Henry Hawthorne alludes cryptically to a part of Kingsman's past rising to haunt them yet again. Someone is digging where they shouldn't, and they have to be stopped.
Kingsmouth is not a town without its blight, its fallow seasons. In times past, these lands have borne bad fruit. The demons are plucking forgotten apples that should have been left to rot on the boughs of Kingsmouth's tree, planted in unsanctified soil. By apples, I mean bodies. The tree represents, graves, and the unsanctified soil means, well, unsanctified soil, unmarked graves, mass graves. They operated with rationale, our illuminated ancestors. I'm sure of it. I mean, who am I to question these men of action? Those men of God. Even if they did stumble in their faith, well, that can happen to all of us. We forget to say grace. We lie. We cheat. We fornicate. We do worse. We have more immediate concerns than being ministers of past sins. What they're digging up is something that should remain buried, hidden from inquisitive eyes and wagging tongues. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Hey, Zanuda. How's it going? Alright, so... here. I think I can actually continue the story now, too. I feel like I'm zoomed out a little farther than I was last time. This maybe? Find that first mass grave. Fury. One more of those guys. So I need to go over to the west. Oh shit. That sound was them following me. Yeah, I started a new character. I'm playing with all the UI elements turned off. It's a immersive experience. It's also slightly challenging because I can't see health bars, mine or the enemies. I can't see any of my buttons, like cooldowns or what, you know, easily see what button does what. That looks cool as shit though. Somewhere. There we go. Did I already grab the legend? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. I also have the 3D markers turned off, so nothing's pointing me at the next mission. The only clue I have, the mission tracker's not on, so I have to open the journal to see where I'm at, mission-wise, and I have to use the map to tell where my next location should be. I was hoping for. Pop Fury right there. Cool, dust is done. They that go down into the pit cannot hope for thy truth. Isaiah 38:18. All of Kingsmouth's a pit. These awakened remains, the witches, the miners, the cultists who buried each other, living and dead, are evidence of Kingsmouth's history of fervor and violence. Not all were evil. The witches, merely housewives. The miners, slaves to a paycheck. The cultists, group of wanderers. What unites them all is Kingsmouth's particular breed of restlessness. What is being dug up and billowed by the drawer? The question is, to what purpose? Will your stream be saved in your videos? If not, could you please switch this function on? I have to go and walk through much later. Yes, VODs are on. I probably will also highlight these ones, because I did that for my first-person playthrough. There's like... every first-person playthrough stream, from beginning to end of that playthrough was saved as highlights, so they won't go away. I'm also thinking about like porting these to YouTube, potentially, as well. But for sure, the VODs are on. Okay, so we're gonna go continue the storyline. You'll see Joe Slater in the sewer. That red seaweed. It's gonna be a useless fury. Whoops. Ah, here we go. No. There we go.
Quick access inventory updated.
Look on your face says even my good side is worse for wear. I've been trying not to think about changing. Like it could all be a bad dream I ain't woken up from. Nightmares. All nightmares. Since that storm blew us off course. Off the compass. Off the map. We didn't tell anyone about the shit we saw. About dead ships all caught up in red weed as far as you could see. About the things moving in the fog. In the water. About what we saw beneath it all. Deep into the abyss. Or what I found there. In that dungeon darkness, it shone like a signal flare. Like something fallen down from heaven above, you understand? A blade made of pure light. A thing of terrible beauty. I could hear its siren song, just calling me. Last I remember was the Creed boys hollering as I took a hold of it. It took a hold of me. I wasn't strong enough, I know that now. They told me it pushed back the fog and the waves while I was out cold. Told me it saved us. It didn't save us. That thing brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. I brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. And I still hear that siren song. I know you hear it too. You could find it. You could stop that awful noise. Put that burning brightness back where it belongs. In the deep, in the dark. I wonder what would have happened if I never left that Red Sea. Maybe Joe Slater never did. And all this is just some pitch dark dreaming.
There we go. So we're one step closer to Maul. I should unlock Eviscerate, I think, next. Either that I could have unlocked Dread Sigil. It's an idea. Let's unlock Dread. I need 5 more. 4 more? Oh, we'll wait and unlock Dread Sigil. I think that's a smarter play, potentially.
Critical empowerment results.
You're right, I was saving those. Never mind. Won't do that. Yay, the song! Yeah, why didn't that work? There you go.
Finally silenced the incessant noise and moved it to a safer place.
So where did...
Away from here. I'm not in a sharing mood, Cassandra, and the moaning isn't helping.
That's not what you said last night. Oh, baby, I thought we had something. Something magic. Black as space and red as blood.
This is so very far beyond you, little girl.
Fuck off. I've seen the beyond, and I'm a fast learner. I'm ready for more than this. Give me something. Let me in. Let me do what I'm good at.
What? Getting the boys to sign over their lives for a snog? I'll tell you what you can do. We're spreading an idea, but that idea won't take hold without carriers. You keep spreading those long legs of yours to recruit more foot soldiers.
Be still, my beating heart. Here's what I don't get, Beaumont. You have what you've been looking for. Your precious magic sword. You control the armies of the living dead. You pretty much own this island. So the question is, why the sour face? I mean, what is it that you're missing something, right? And this is interesting. Your treasure, your precious. You can't use it, can you? I mean, the spirit is willing, but the flesh... Oh my, the flesh is limp.
Watch it, little girl. You have no idea what...
What? What?
You want to know what this is really about, Cassie, dear, when it all comes down to it? Change. Evolution. A new dawn. The world tree will shake. The sun will turn black, and the gods themselves will fall. We are rebooting the world.
That's the thing, isn't it? What everyone talks about. It's the big headline. The dawning of a new age, right? Tokyo. The endless night. I like it. There's poetry to it. And oh, does it suit you, the evil sorcerer thing. It's sexy.
The answer is in the archives somewhere. It has to be. They knew about it, the gateway to the black heart of the island. I have the key, but the lock. The lock is the fucking thing.
Wait, didn't you say that the lock...
I've been around long enough to recognize the flavor of the day, Cassie. You're it.
Oh, really? So that's it. That's how you repay me, you piece of shit. No more. Take one last good look at what you're missing. Lover boy.
Useless bitch. The Illuminati and their bloody labyrinths.
So what I like about this part right here is you get to see a full map of the island. So here's Kingsmith, the bay, the town streets, the airport, right? Here's Savage Coast, there's the school, there's the lighthouse, then here's Blue Mountain with the quarries right there. So like you get to see like, so there's like the tunnel you take from here to here, and here to here, and then there's the one you can open between here, I think, or no, it's here. But it makes more sense when you see all three maps like in one, to me. It's kind of cool to see. Blackhawk Island, archives, tunnels, several tunnel entrances. One basement secret forgotten. Aerial view, scenic tour. So now we're at reached character level 14. So we still have one level to go. Before we can continue the storyline. There's a dead hippie. Trespassers. The fog hit came in with a local called Old Tom, filed a complaint, asking the church to remove Moonlight members trespassing on his land. Chaos since then, no one seems to have heard from Tom, and Moonlight Camp is still there. Goddamn monster, goddamn job. These goddamn hippies off my land. They can't run the some merry shit. Try to make my case peaceful like, and they upset me. Now my dog's gone missing. So if you don't do something about it, I'm gonna take it into my own goddamn hands. That's a weird, like, ambient sound coming from in here. Huh. Huh, I say, huh. Hippie camp discovered. Old Tom's corpse. Oh, I have to unlock this one first, then this one. Wow, that's a lot more. Damn it. Maybe I won't unlock that yet. Maybe I'll unlock this first. One last mission for this guy to run. Digging deeper. When they found Kingsmouth, they didn't only raise a town. They dug deep into the ground as well, carving secret passageways that echo to this day. Find the tunnels we can discover where they lead.
Ah, there's a glint to your eyes that I recognize from the bathroom mirror. You've walked Kingsmouth's secret trails, yes? What was it like? Was it illuminating? Were you enlightened? If it weren't for circumstance and my duty to the Lord, I would join you, document your expedition. Although, those are not the only paths. Some run deeper, more hidden. Tap your foot on any paving stone down Main Street, and you might hear the echo of Illuminati history. Oh yes, Solomon Priest and Isaac Fletcher put this soil to work when they raised Kingsmouth above and below. Why, the whole of Solomon County is positively riddled with tunnels. But I wouldn't expect most people to notice. They're too enclosed by their simple lives to comprehend the secret world around them, below them. You can't stop now. I know that feeling intimately. The desire to keep digging. That glint won't fade. The restlessness in your heart won't slow. The voices won't fall silent. Dig further. Dig deeper. Always deeper.
Always deeper. Okay, so we need to go down Main Street. I kind of remember this now. HP Arts and Crafts. That's great. Read the key. I believe the key is up here. Key to Kingsmith. It's pretty fucking literal. Damn it! I'm trying to open a goddamn door here. Alright, I think you have to do the other one first, if I remember correctly. Oculus Rara Opus. Don't have the item required. A confession penned in the year under the eye 1702 Kingsmith Town. One might consider this an admission to 2 acts of cowardice and also of bad faith in enlightened order, and as such I shall see to it that this missive once written is sequestered within my own corpse. My time on this earth runs short, and much is left to be undertaken. By this I mean the order, and by a third, but more on that piece. The remains of Solomon priests were moved at my instructions by loyal men who fashioned for him a new rest within the tunnels. On this matter, I declare my reasoning was to prevent our enemies and consorts alike from digging too deeply. The trail to the new tomb shall die with my retainer and myself, and so too shall die any looter or gawker seeking to negotiate its traps, should they not hold enlightened knowledge. Okie dokie. We took everything back, right? Oh, I had actually put one there. Oops. I think we're good. Of Khufu of the Grand Lodge. So it's pyramid. And then yep, there we go. It's like a here it is, there's a note. To proceed right as a learned man would. Look to Jerome's work on the 201st Psalm, the 8th part, the first darkness. So I believe it's Abyssus, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remembered it. I'm not gonna remember. Yeah, this one I don't remember. This one, I'm gonna have to look up. Because this is a music puzzle. Should thy desires be thwarted, weep not for thyself, but for Delandi. So, I know, like, I essentially know how you're supposed to solve this. In my last first person playthrough, I spent a good deal of time actually looking up like the process. Like you start with the Delandi and like you can figure out. I can get to the part where I get like yeah, I have to inspect the sheet music. So you have to figure out this, right? Like, and I can use the Delandi information and this, and I can kind of get there, but I don't do sheet music or really music, like the notes in general. So I will have to look this up. But I have attempted to go down the route of discovering it correctly before. But it's just one of those things that I am not gifted in that fashion. So what tier is this? 4? Okay, so let's see, we would use the second lever. Like, I don't see, like this one they look the same to me, but I guess this one, the first one has a dot. Also, I can't see my crosshair, so okay, that's the second lever. And use the A pipe organ. Pull the first lever. And use the E. Third lever. It's the E again. Then it's the G. Yay! I did it! I mean, even looking up the notes, that was really hard to do, not being able to see my crosshair and being over the shoulder camera. So it's non-centered, which makes it difficult to tell what you're interacting with. You can form an emote by pressing O to view the list of emotes or clicking on an emote's name. Yes, we can. So somewhere there's something that tells us what to do, right? Or there's a book. What the hell's the book? There's a book or something somewhere. I swear there's. Oh wait, I know where it is. It's out here some fucking where. There we go. Dun, da, da. I knew there was a reason you wander around those tunnels. A man who sinks in lightning shall set himself in motion. He shall show appreciation for the exertions of his fellows, and make as a church-going man does before holy symbols. He shall show great disdain for the trappings of old empires, and avert his gaze from schemes coiled and chaotic. So I think we need to maybe clap or cheer or something. There we go, applaud. Need to bow before holy symbols, I think. Or pray or something. Pray. And then I believe we need to these are Templars, right? So we spit. And then we need to yeah, first try. Arise. To the second part then, the reason for this deception is that I did take the man's life, all true. I did poison him, as the rumors have long circulated and likely shall continue. For truly it was less an act of murder as of martyring, and though I assumed his duties, I performed them with hollow ritual, and as his name is remembered, mine remains in his considerable shadow. In the 1 score of years since my fateful act, I have come to accept this was always my rightful place, and in seeking to unseat him, I did only seal it so forevermore. The third knew of my treachery, of this I am certain, even though he remained in London. Now finally, as I breathe my last, he comes to America with designs for the order in New York. Isaac Fletcher, Governor of Kingsmith, Grand Master of Illuminated Lodge. So we need to return to Kingsmith. Oh, it's weird I couldn't click that. In the early days of Kingsmouth, Salmon priests managed to become a very significant figure within Illuminati circles. A kind of rallying person and bridging the old and new. If we had proof of this betrayal back then, it might have served to destabilize and divide their ranks. Today, a church like this has become rather par for their course. We'll of course use this information during the mudslinging portion of the next council meeting. However, knowing the Illuminati, they're likely to take pride in Fletcher's deception as be embarrassed by it.
Critical empowerment results.
So he's done. Could probably do Madame Rosette missions. The Raven. Madame Rogette's been having dark visions involving ravens. Locate the source of her visions.
I sense an alien presence. The fog obscures a terrible truth concealed behind a veil of... sorry, old habits. Hey, just so you know, I don't do readings anymore. I've been outside. You don't need second sight to foretell our future. We're all doomed. It's not like I'm gonna need the money. It's strange, but it's the dreams that really get to me, not reality. I can handle reality, but those nightmares just... It's like a really annoying song that gets stuck in your head, repeating over and over and over again. The dreams are always about ravens. Thousands of ravens. Flapping wings, black feathers, dead eyes, beaks and talons tearing and clawing and screeching. Wings of death and pestilence. A black, timeless malice covering Kingsmouth like a funeral shroud. You get the idea. I don't know what any of it means, but it's doing a number on my beauty sleep, I can tell you that.
Search for ravens. There's one. Two. Yeah. Let's go grab this too. That looks cool. It's a lot of ravens. Northeast. Wait. Northwest, northeast, south, southwest. Northeast, south, northwest, southwest. Boom! 'Tis not the wind, I'm afraid. The Revenant is an old enemy of ours, a creature that smells death and foretells further misery. We received similar reports to this in the past. One Ms. Rose White had an encounter much like yours. How this creature is tied to the park in Kingsmouth is another thing entirely, and something we should look into in the future. If there is a way to use this information to our benefit, we will certainly find it. Level 14, yo! I believe that means we can continue the mission. Which means we need to go to the airport. I need 2 more side missions. So there's just one right here. There we go. Oop, see you, legend. iPhone home. You find an abandoned iPhone home. You found an abandoned cell phone. Despite having a cracked screen and being wet, the phone still seems to work. If the owner is still alive, he or she probably like it back. Search for Danny Dufresne. Okay, we gotta search for him. And then we'll find the note that says gone skiing. Boom! We just put it in his mailbox. Okay, we need to display the ability bar for a moment. So I want to move this. We shouldn't need that other ability there. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually see that unless you turn that on. Like you can do this, but you can't see them. Let's test that out, make sure it works. Yep, works. Check. So we need one more side mission. Probably just do that voodoo one up there. Book of the Bookworm. So is this room without any hopper or scrub? Is a room without any UI at all? And hey, Mythonaris. Book of Voodoo stands out at an abandoned garage sale. It contains helpful recipes and incantations for various situations. One of them is a powder that can disorient zombies and stop them in their tracks. Could come in handy. Dry beach sand, pumpkin seeds, potting mix. It looks great, to be fair, right? I kind of like on a lark, like a week or so ago, I turned off, I did Control Z, you know, which puts you in like the UI-less mode. And ran around Kaiden, like farming my SP for my Dr. Arthur run that way. And then after I did that, I was like, let's see if I can do Dr. Arthur E10 without the UI on. Which I died once because someone was hitting me with purging and I couldn't see my health bar. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. And it sort of gave me the idea for, you know, what if instead of like playing music and stuff, if I just cranked, like I have the audio cranked pretty good too. So like, what if I just turned all the UI elements off, cranked the audio up, and just try and make like an immersive playthrough. It's slightly difficult. You have to remember where the buttons are. You kind of have to guesstimate what your cooldowns are, because you can't see them. And you really have no idea what your health is until you get super low. When your health gets really, really low, your screen starts to turn red. But, I mean, by that point, you're really bad off. Certainly a super immersive quiet challenge too, but if anyone's up to you are. Thanks, I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yeah, I soloed
Quick access
Polaris story
updated.
mode. And I only died to an ad. Like, I didn't die to any of the bosses, I died to an ad. But on Urdrock, I had no pillars left at the end. It was pretty interesting. Red screen will be a Mega Joel Grinner too, some more immersion. yeah, no, it was. Also, I did Lava Game Champion already, like this. Which was also, like, I mean, for the last jump especially, because, like, I don't have a crosshair either, right? That's intentional. And I'm playing over the shoulder. Oh, and I also have interaction outlines turned off as well. So, like, see this use fire pit thing? Like, the only way I know I can use it is when I put my cursor I can't see over an item I can't see that's outlined. I get an interaction prompt. That's about it. And I have the 3D markers for missions turned off. So I have to use the map to kind of know where I should be going. and bring up the journal to look at my tears to see what I'm supposed to be doing because it's not on the screen. I think. It's important for the journal to make some points to this game very fun. Yeah. Also, I actually thought a mission was bugged last night. I paused it and re-picked it up a bunch of times, and like as it turns out, on the mission for Henry Hawthorne at the church, where you draw the wards, drawing the wards, oh, I need a letter. The cast bar for you drawing the ward is longer than the animation of your guy like fiddling with his hands. So what was happening is I would use the ward, my guy would finish the fiddle animation, and I would think I was done, and I'd move around, thus breaking the drawing the ward cast, and it was never progressing past that tier. And so I even paused it, did a different mission, and came back. And it's only because I stopped pushing buttons that it actually finished and drew the ward. And it still took me on the second ward, like it's not working again. And I finally figured out, like, oh, the cast bar is just, the cast time is really long. And it's longer than the animation. And I can't see the cast bar, right? The only thing I was going off of was the character animation. Like that animation right there, where you pick up the lore, that little, you bend down and fiddle. It's not long enough for they need to loop it for the ward drawing. Or they need to for me, at least. Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a dark forest. The straightforward pathway had been lost. Dante. My sincerest apologies, but I'm currently knee-deep in life's divine comedy. Yes, even I get called out of the office on occasion. If you are feeling astray, simply push ahead. I shall endeavor to read your report at my earliest convenience. It is fine work you have done, I have no doubt of it. Huh. But there's going to be some mechanics like that you'd never notice until you play like this. Yeah, right? Okay, so I tweeted it like after the first night. Something in my very, very first night of playing, going through like the intro, where you're in the subway, I never noticed that the Lumi guy eats tacos. Like, he literally is eating tacos. Oh, like, what the shit? I've never noticed that before. Should be a delivery mission, yep. Neither snow, nor rain, nor zombies. Oh, I'll tell you something else I found, which I'm gonna have problems with, probably with Edgar's Scrapyard. The mission you do for Moose, where it flips your abilities, I can't see my ability bar. Now I know what my fist blood abilities are because I set them and I practiced them. But when it flipped Moose's shit on, like, I'm just like spamming buttons trying to figure out what the hell everything is because I can't see the ability bar. That's gonna happen for Edgar's Scrapyard defense mission as well. I'm not gonna know what any of that shit is. There's a champion over here. All the swapped ability missions are going to be clip-worthy. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm gonna hold on to that just in case. Shouldn't the Dunwich horror guy be over here somewhere? There he is. Boom. I also got the, okay, so this is a funny story. I purposely bought the Manticore Wrath Inducers because it auto-activates Frenzied Wrath when you hit 100 Fury. Because I can't see my Fury bar. So rather than having to guess when I should be hitting that, plus it saves me an ability slot, I figured I'll just buy these. They were cheap. They were like 2K MOP for the Wrath Inducer for Havoc Mark II. It didn't occur to me that I also have, like, the only notification I have that it's going to happen is A, it's going to happen on its own, and B, like, it just does it, and now I'm slightly bigger with a little, like, visual symbol around me. But when it does that, it switches your abilities, and I had mine set, like, opposite. So I had to switch my abilities around so that when I switch into Invigorating Wrath mode, that my single target and AoE target abilities I'm spamming are on the same buttons. Because I was doing AoE attacks and all of a sudden popping into Invigorating Wrath and having that same button do single target attacks. Which isn't good when you're surrounded by a bunch of shit. So my super clever idea to make things slightly easier ended up making things harder for a little bit. I think I have a pretty good handle on it now, though. This should give me my head talisman, I think. Usual scenic route, overcast most instance. Unusually rude client had a circling Savage Coast for ages. Back and forth, he was looking for something specific, refused to pay extra fee. Lovely girl from Finland, weather nice and clear. Small extra loop over Blue Mountain. Lovely girl from Finland over Blue Mountain. Why do I not like, is that a thing? Admirable work so far on unraveling the mysteries of Selma Island. We appear to be dealing with a sorcerer of some stature, and more importantly, a sorcerer in possession of a powerful weapon. Our augurs are attempting to get a read on the sword and its current owner. It's proving disconcertingly difficult. This artifact is of great value to us, and not just as a key to whatever it is Beaumont is looking for. We will need you to pick up the trail as soon as possible, but not until you have gained some more experience. This is a dangerous man you're dealing with. We do not want you running into a situation you are ill-suited to handle. Until you are ready, hold back, tackle easier challenges. We will let you know when the time is right to carry on your quest for Beaumont and his sword. So I think now it says go to Savage Coast, and like once you hit Savage Coast, right, it'll tell me like you need to be blah 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 blah. Or it'll tell me that when I get there. So I do want to buy a different head talisman if at all possible. Could just buy a standard Radiant Ashes, I guess. Everything else looks super pricey. Yeah, we'll just go Radiant Ashes. Okay, so let's go to Gartha. Pick up my headpiece. Ooh, lagging a little bit there. No, I can't equip it. I need another level. No. Son of a bitch. So it gave me a headpiece I couldn't even equip yet. That's awesome. Alright, well, whatever. At least I got that. Back to Kingsmith, I guess. It's only one level, so I'll get that pretty quick, I think. Actually, I wonder if I can just... Hold on, before I go running off. I wonder if I can just get it off of... Legends? Did I get the one that was up here already? Got the one that was there. There's also one... There's one. There should be one around here somewhere. See if we can get that achievement. Woo! Nothing over there. I know there's another... I know there's one off the by the Venice entrance for sure. I want to say there's one around in here, in between some of these somewhere. Not seeing it though. I swear there was one. Maybe it's a event one or something. Nope, there it is. I knew it. Check this side. Ha! Now there's one over here. Right? Wait. Where is it? I know there's one around here. Did I already pick it up? Maybe I already picked it up. I didn't mean to do that. But it worked out. Aha. It's a whispering tide, Lord. I can't be that much more to a level. Starfighter, how's it going, man? No, I missed it. Shit. Just playing around? Cool, me too. This is what happens when you play over-the-shoulder camera with no crosshair and try and jump for branches. There we go. I'm just trying to pop to level 15. You never got which one? There's lots of lore on these twigs. Also, sometimes backwards is better. Come on, baby. Woohoo! The one there by the back door. Because when you jump, when you walk off forwards, you walk off with momentum. So like you can overshoot. Oh look, here's the Blagini. I found the Blagini. These poor bastards got killed off and dumped on this branch in Agartha when anima allocation was introduced to the game, and their services were no longer required, as we no longer needed vendors for 3 different types of talismans. Because used to have the attack rating talismans, heal rating talismans, and like protection rating talismans, right? And then when they did anima allocation, you only needed like generic talisman vendors. So two of them got killed off and dumped on a branch in Agartha. The fact that they dumped them on a branch in Agartha, to me, is like one of the best things ever. It's hilarious. Like, who did that? Who, like in game, like, I mean, as an in-game reason, right? We have the conductor. We have all the people that are manning their shops in the Agartha Mall. Who was like, nope, we don't need these guys anymore. Pop, pop. Dump them on a branch. They will be remembered. Yeah, they'll be remembered because I keep finding them. Can I make the jump? Yes. Answer to that question was yes. When I'm racking up AP and SP, I've got to get to a new level here shortly, I would think. Oh, this is the one where he points at the end and one shows up. It's actually not that far away from the end at this point. Yay, we did it! Level 15! Off of picking up legends.
Promoted. Faction rank increased.
Woo!
Congratulations, Messenger.
Been promoted to Messenger. I think I once had a character gain like, I don't even know, like 10 levels just off of picking up legends. Because you can pick up all the faction legends in all the different hub cities.
To say you've done far better than expected is such a backhanded compliment, isn't it?
We unlocked the agent network! But not anima allocation. Here's our faction recruit. Hills to the Yize. Sonic and his antiques. Richard Sonic has a passion for collecting antiques. He recently made a purchase from Collector in the heart of London's art district and is in need of someone to pick up his purchase. Alert him before the shop closes. This will be a good opportunity for your new faction agent to go on an assignment. 10-second mission. Yeah, like you can gain a lot of levels from Legends. Dante, the ghoul and taco vendor in London's Haitian market district, has a passion for the arts, philosophy, and Mexican food. Recent conversations about politics in the United States and other parts of the world has piqued his interest in philosophy of human affairs. He's willing to pay a high price if someone can fetch him a rare copy of Aristotle's Politics. Sorry. Finding a rare edition of this book will certainly require some investigative skills. Look, he's pointing, and a legend shows up. Worth waiting for. Okay. So we can equip our headpiece. We can do that. And that. I don't want to use those because I want this to pop to 20 first so that we can make this blue first, because this gives more power rating than a miner does. Okay, so just jump off. We can go to Kingsmith. I mean, realistically, I don't even want to go to Savage Coast yet. I want to 100% the zone. Let's do box of flares, I guess. Look at those hippies. A light in the sky. Next to a corpse is a note in a box of signal flares. The note next to the body reads, "B wants it done, so you do. We're the morning light. We don't ask stupid fucking questions and we obey our leaders." It also has coordinates of places around the island, spots to shoot up the flares. Go to the marked spots and shoot up flares to see what happens. Okay. This works better when it's nighttime in Kingsmith. Yeah, I've seen it. It looks cooler. For sure. I pop into Fury when I don't need it, though. Oh, you can actually see it shoot up. That's cool. Gain a new cache. Oh, right, because I didn't get those yet. Start dropping at level 15. Rightio. Oh shit. Okay, so we'll go back to Rosette, I think, because I think she still has a mission for us. Blue Lantern! Hey man, that's free anima shards right there. Not knocking that stuff. Okay, I think it's just the investigation mission left for her. If I'm not mistaken.
Don't mind the mess.
Yep. The vision. Madame Rosette has a vision of your future. Follow the vision.
It was always about deception. The crystal ball, the gypsy clothes, the fake accent. Cheap props to make the fortune cookies easier to swallow. My customers, they bought into it because they wanted to. If there's no free will, if it's all about fate, life is a whole lot simpler. We can just say, hey, it was meant to be, and get on with it. That's the key to fortune telling. That's why people fall for it. We're all prisoners of our search for a higher meaning. It's all about mutual deception. I never believed I was telling people anything they didn't already know. Until now. I have waking dreams, visions. I see auras. Auras! Yours, by the way, is bright enough to blind me. I see through the eyes of others. I can even see into the future, for real. The paths of fate, clear as day. It's almost like I've become who I've pretended to be all these years. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. I could be going crazy. I wouldn't blame myself if I was going, oh, great. Here we go again. I'm having another vision. They come and go like headaches. I can't really control them. Quick, before it passes. I see your twin paths. One leads to salvation, the other to defeat. I see black tendrils rising to embrace you. Voices whispering in your ear. Corruption from within and from without. Something rising from the bottomless deep to devour us all. To turn day into night. Sorry. I see something else. Our paths intertwine, converge, and at the end of it, Exodus. Inescapable, permanent, fated. On the tip of the pyramid, your path shall be revealed. That's as good as it's gonna get. Make of it what you will. Sometimes I get more visions, like the aftershocks of an earthquake. If that happens, I'll let you know. You won't even have to pay my usual fee. Let's call it a freebie, sweetie.
Hey, manga. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that she's like wasn't really you know, a fortune teller, and then all of a sudden she became one. So maybe it's Pyramid Points where we want to go. There are lanterns everywhere. Start pissing everything off. Oh, look.
Shadows. Long shadows. From the old boughs of the fairy forest. The flickering lights of the foolish fire guiding your path. Come, come, they beckon. Does this make any sense to you?
Yep. But first, let's go find some champions over here. I know you're out
Local
here.
bounty detected. Initiated.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna have Fury soon. Suck it! I think that's Lutefisk over there. Lutefisk! Oh shit, yep, I'm dying. Why I couldn't actually attack him. That's weird. No, what happened? I think I aggroed something. Fuck. Yep. That was a lot of glancing. Yeah, I got him. Good night, Luke Fisk. I mean, where'd the other guy go? Where's the Fathom guy? Oh, come on. He was on the map. Yeah, I had to use one heal pod because I didn't realize how low I was getting. Hey, I triggered the well. That's cool. Where'd the other champion go, though? There's another champion. Ah, there he is. He's this guy. Much easier. Because Lutefisk is intended for a group. Okay. So I need to go back to here. Thanks, Manga. And we need to go around this area.
Guess what? More visions. This time there's bees. The incessant buzzing of bees. And flowers. Flowers blooming out of season. To mark the path ahead.
There's another champion that's... I think a bit hard to find sometimes. It's like a Wendigo champion or something. It's just a Wendigo. I found the legend though. I don't know why it artificially blocks you over here. Doesn't make any sense. That's over here.
Better be the last one. It's terrifying. The cold, dead eyes of the innocent stare at you from the gallows. Their blank gaze a mirror to the past and the future.
So that's the bridge. Well, let's grab this side mission while we're here. Veterans Day. Kings, like so many other small towns across country, lost soldiers in the Second World War. Quick glance at the nearby graves reveals that some veterans have risen as walking dead. Honor them by putting them back in their graves as soon as possible. There we go. So we can kind of do this one on the way to the bridge, I think. Probably. one down. Look at this. King of Italian must have had a strong feeling with Morning project for this to end up here. Come see us at Angel Street Rainward Trail. There you go, this way, so we'll get a twofer with this side mission and snag someone else. And then be working our way back towards the bridge. Multitasking. Harry Walter. The self-help camp in the middle of the apocalypse. How wonderfully American. The Morning Light is a new age movement that has grown exponentially these past years. The charismatic leader is Philip Marquard, a painfully dull man from what I hear. To make enlightenment sound so terribly easy. Life requires rolling up one's sleeves, I'm afraid. Of course people don't want to hear that. Easier to just buy an overpriced DVD. Presto, happiness. Okay, so to go this way to pick up. There we go.
What's up?
Actually, we could probably do that as well. We're supposed to be over this way. This is the big guy, right? The big guy's over here somewhere? Yeah, there's one. Yes. Got one left, but we're so close to the bridge, we're just going to do the bridge first. Langmore Bridge, I hear the works of Kingsmith Mayor John Langmore into law, justice, and reparation. The unquieted dead of the hangman's span, except a lot past them this life and proceed to the next without sin.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
That's all of it. The storm is past. For now. I don't know what lies at the end of this road, but it's not good. For any of us.
Those guys must have mopped up all the pods. I think there would normally be more pods down there. There we go. One more war memorial guy. Is this a guy that's in a group? Yep. I called it right before I saw him. That's funny. This appears to have been a wild goose chase, I'm sorry to say. Granted, one restless soul sent back to their side, but certainly not worth the time invested. This nonsense about Exodus is probably just the vivid imagination of a woman touched by flawed second sight. An anomaly, nothing more. We can file this one under case closed. In your defense, no stone must be left unturned. Seek and usually find, they say. Holds true most of the time. I'm just gonna start using the belts on the headpiece.
Critical empowerment results.
That's when it gives me the critical empowerment? Screw you. Alright, so let's go to the hippie camp. Rolls downhill. Courier must make a speedy delivery of an important package, but many dangers lurk outside the safety of the camp.
Bring this to the rendezvous point and get the hell back to Dodge. Don't stop for red lights, don't stop for a smoke, don't stop for a piss. Comprende, amigo? Wait! What the fuck? Wait! We're not done, amigo. Listen, don't fuck this up. Focus. Leave this circle, and you gotta watch your back. Plenty of creepy crawlers out there, no voodoo to keep you safe. But this is what you signed up for, right? There's more to the morning light than clean living, handing out flyers on the subway and trying to get vertical with Miss Dreadlocks from orientation week. We're harbingers of change, dude. We're prophets of mutation. We're disciples of doom. But change won't happen unless we up and act. Sure, Rome wasn't built in a single day, but it sure as hell wasn't built by deadbeat procrastinators lazing around on their asses, smoking weed, either. Just get it done. Bees on me 24/7, dude. That's how this thing works. Shit rolls downhill. And the boss has made it pretty clear this is important, and it's gotta be taken care of now, not later. Not when you feel like it. Tut fucking sweet. Comprende? Everybody's gotta pull their fucking weight, dude. Anybody else is just dead weight.
Dude?
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Visual tracking initiated. Visual tracking initiated.
Fuck me. What the fuck was that thing? Jesus Christ, man, I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. Oh, fuck. The package. Fucking monster ran off with the fucking package. Jesus Christ, she's gonna fucking freak when he finds out. And Beaumont, man, fucking Beaumont. Shit rolls downhill. I'm a dead man walking, a dead man. Hey, you got, like, superpowers, right? If you get that package back, you're in, man. Ain't like fucking Flynn.
I think that might be the first time I've ever heard the entirety of his dialogue. I'm purposely going around this way. So I want to take out the champion that's over here. Champion that should be over here. God damn it. Someone kill my champion. Where's the bear at? Son of a bitch. Give me sprint back already, what the fuck? If you're careful, you can avoid the zombies and the draw. You're not to fight anyone else but him. Yeah, buddy. Ow! I can't see anything. I was looking for the package. I literally can't see the ground, it's too dark.
That's awesome, man. Jesus Christ, I figured I was done for. Oh, man. Thanks.
One may have intended to peek inside a rolling package, but clearly you are seeing the long game. I dare say I'm rubbing off on you. We shall learn more about the Roaring Lamp by infiltrating them than by ripping open their mail. That sort of tactic attracts unwelcome attention. We're not sure their angle yet, but spiritual goodwill isn't it. We have nothing incriminating on their savior, Philip Markar, but this local leader Che has a long list of infractions, theft, assault, smuggling. However, our real interest is the one they call B. Do I have 10 more AP? Wow. I'm not sure if I want more blood stuff or more fish stuff, honestly. It's kind of strange. Just don't really feel like self-healing much. This seems like a good thing to get, though. Yeah, I think this is a good. That was a good one, I think. I am gonna need another weapon at some point for hit rating, though. Probably just start with shotgun, I guess. I want this hit rating passive next. As for AP, I guess I'll start here. Unless I want Reap. Yeah, I'll get Reap. Alright. Badge of Honor. There are bad North Japan. There are signs of struggle on the trail of blood leads down towards water. Something bad happened here. Only the trail will give you answers.
Visual tracking initiated.
Alright, so I think this takes me up to the Orochi guys, and I can do those missions. Where is it? Where do I put it? Or just do it. Okay. Level 16! Booyah! So before I do this, there's a mission down here I want to get rid of. Captain's Log. Captain's Playlist. The treasure restore an reward to stop the crew fighting the raid. Skipper uses taste music to remember the location. He dropped it and noted reminders in his captain logs. But by the look of things, neither captain or crew are around to retrieve it. Captain uses two favorite songs to remember the coordinates where he jettisons backers. The first coordinate is 4 times the duration of the song Safety Dance. The second coordinate is the duration of the song Don't Stop Believin' My Journey. Which is actually pretty easy to do, to figure that out, but I already know where it is. I've done this mission a bunch, and it's right here. I'm just kind of like knocking things off the 100% zone list at the moment. This one's a pretty easy one.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Vinny Vitty Vitter. Ooh. This is fine work, just fine. The survivors of Kingdoms are fortunate to spend their final days in your company. I mean it. Competence is a rarity these days. I do wish you could do more to alleviate the darkness and dying, but remember what I said. We cannot redeem on a case-by-case basis. It is all or nothing, and we have our sights set firmly on the salvation of all. That means the occasional lost soul or small island will inevitably get ripped down into the cracks. This is an important point, and I shall be repeating it. Let's grab the side mission this way. Wait, this way. Yeah, let's grab this one while we're out here. The Slaying of Dixie Bull. The grave lies open on the beach. The faint inscription on the headstone reads, "The dread pirate met his demise on this island in 1632. While the ballads might be sung of his illuminated downfall, his black heart can no longer terrorize anyone. For the look of things, the mysterious pirate roams again and should be put back in his grave where he belongs." Okay. Find and kill the pirate zombie. Do we just follow tracks or something? Like, where is he? Oh, I see. It's the marked area on the map. Never mind. This guy out here? Maybe. Boom, sucker. Okay, so that was that one. So this is all cleared up. Let's go. Let's go do some of the Rochi ones.
Hello.
Do I have a choice?
Confirm or
Hulk
deny?
smash.
You are an overachiever since your parents named you after a more famous Harrison.
Strongly deny. Confirm or deny, you ordered one of those I'm a Valley Girl sweatshirts from the company store.
One in pink and one in oatmeal. I mean, confirm. Confirm or deny, you play a mean tenor sax.
You'd only know that if you read my profile in Radcliffe.
Are you asking me to confirm or deny if I specifically requested to be assigned to you?
Never crossed my mind, Anne. Important call. Have to make it.
Aaron Echoes and Harrison Blake worry about mutated zombies on Priest Island. Their abnormal growth can be triggered by an environmental source. Investigate on to find the cause of the anomaly.
I'm familiar with that expression. It means the progress versus time graph for this operation is about to stop making us look good.
It's these abnormally deformed Condition 17s. Can we just start calling them zombies, sir? The autopsy shows muscle mass still expanding, new neural activity. I'm trying to isolate the chemical reactions, but in a soundbite. Zombies on PCP.
Humor me for the sake of our field report. The zombies. They are slabs of dead tissue. Ambulatory, cannibalistic, but dead. Inert. What's the stimulus?
My guess? An environmental trigger. See how they've been concentrated around this northern island? We need to contain this mutation. We need to get out there and...
Absolutely no field trips, Radcliffe. Safety first. We're just the science detail, and we're already closer than optimal survival distance to the occult epicenter on this one. Leave that to the red shirts.
Did you just drop a Star Trek reference, sir?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Ah, you saw the glider
Hi.
come by in the cinematic because
botanical for the firing range.
Excuse me? I grew up on a farm
because
20
sprint
miles
vehicles
out of Spokane.
show up through cinematics for some reason.
There is so much
And I
about
could take
you
a
that
can
wasn't
clean
detailed
off the
in your
bridge
profile.
supports from
You know
here.
that? Yes, weaponized organic.
No,
could last
I'm not
right
doing
by
brute.
my
Thank you though. Sadly, because I'm on immersion mode, my chat box is turned off, so I can't even like respond to people. So hopefully they're not like asking me something, and I'm not just being horribly rude. What the tide brought in: a damaged canister. The Roji logo has washed up on the shores of Priest Island and is oozing a strange liquid. Other undamaged canisters are scattered nearby. They should be returned to their owners. There should be. There we go. I saw a canister there. It's a canister. Blue Lantern. Hey, the bear is back. Yay, we have to kill the champion. What up, zombie bear dude? So locate the source of the zombie mutations. Trying to go back where I started. Collect boulders. Got one. And 4 more, Jesus. Where are all the boulders? Oh. I don't even see those. Now the map's a little more useful. Ooh, legend. Uh-oh. This guy is surf nasty, I believe. Yep. Hey, big boy. Like it resets so fast, it doesn't even look like it falls down, which is kind of stupid. We have something in common with the Rooster Group. We are equally concerned with the rapid mutation of the undead and eager to understand the cause. Let us hope the ceremonies end there, otherwise I shall need a very long bath. Based on what little we know of the substance you encounter, you shall need one as well. This island is a veritable hotspot of toxic underground activity. It seems we are getting closer to the primary source of mutation, or rather one of the primary sources. Evidence suggests we should assume the worst in all current matters.
Critical empowerment results.
But you know what's just funny about the red shirt comment I forgot to mention? I am playing a Templar. So I am a red shirt. Yay, we got a hit rating! Woohoo!
Hi.
You have
are
my
stubborn
professional
enough to remind me of my
sympathy,
pop.
But I
Just
can't
couldn't
spare the
accept that
bandwidth right
genetics
now
was
to
a
manage
tool,
your
not an
down-home
intrinsic sin.
Judeo-Christian guilt.
We'd argue it out
I
on
hate when they do
everyone.
double audio.
Trying to convince
We're all
me
gonna
that
die.
Die.
right
Billions
and
are
wrong,
saved.
God's will or not.
Those are the
The
evidence.
drawing adapting to the conditions around them, learning how to use advanced
Just
technology for their own
say
perfect
it.
purposes. The situation's not good
So
for
it
anyone.
goes.
Maybe it is that simple. Hi. Hey. Hello. I know you. I mean, not you. The collective you. Whatever the collective is for superhero.
I'm starting to think they're doing this on purpose. Lost satellite signal again. Word is we're not going to see another one of our friendly neighborhood Spider-Men? Welcome to the party. Dig in. There's enough cake for everyone.
It's not sarcasm. He isn't capable of sarcasm.
Well, she's right. I'm Blake. This is my associate, Ms. Radcliffe. We represent an independent think tank, working with the CDC, troubleshooting agency, for particular kinds of trouble. Like Mount Vernon, Iowa last summer. You didn't hear about what happened there. That's my point. We're a long-term, goal-oriented organization. Our role here is to maintain a scientific overview of the situation, not to intervene. And that's what we've been doing. Not intervening. Maintaining a scientific overview of the situation, despite continuing setbacks that someone with a high-risk skill set might be better aligned to deal with.
He means you. And I'm sure I didn't need to say that bit. Those things, those monsters, they're tearing up our perimeter. I mean, actually tearing it up and carrying it off. This has the potential to be bad on so many levels.
On multiple levels.
A flight of superheroes? A fray?
We're done here.
You want to know what happened? Cover up? Cover up? What do you mean?
Hello.
What you talking about, Willis?
Goodbye.
So somehow I might have these kinds of tags still on? I'm not really sure how. I have to go look and see. Oh, we didn't hear what happened. Gotcha, gotcha. I get what you mean. The Mount Vernon, Iowa thing. Hello. Gotta be like a show name tag thing or something. I don't know why those show up. I'm pretty sure I have like everything unchecked. Is it this stuff? I don't think it's this stuff. Because I'm not targeting them. Doesn't appear I can turn it off. It's target outline. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Oh, here's the plane. Parts made of the camera since nestled and partially broken amongst the limbs of a tree. And the wings are the words D to frame, skated for life. Alright. So moving on. Moving on. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Go siphon some gas from a car. Burn a pod cluster. Ah! It's gotta come chase me. Come on. Oh, sucker. Capacity of the Jog to appropriate human technology and technique is alarming. The defense system is crude, but one shudders at the implications of the Jog taking inspirations from Orochi. Soon they shall be camouflaging their objectives behind a network of puppet subsidiaries. On a positive note, it is revelatory to see what the Drog have barricaded. The giant puppet clusters represent a significant advance in Drog ambition and confidence. Till now, their exploring activities were limited to breeding minor varieties of the species. We shall now be remembering that time as the good old days.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Invigorating Wrath. Awesome. Oops. I'm hesitant to. In fact, I'm going to use this on this. So I want the headpiece to hit blue first. Skate park. Unfortunately, this was not what we were hoping for. Good attempt, however. I must have fired an EMP on the kid's plane, causing a crash, and in the process corrupt the camera's files. We value your creative efforts and encourage you to keep up the good work.
Critical empowerment results.
Danny has hidden photographs in his tent. Hi, Skater Boy. Notice your toy play flying around my tent again. You just can't stop dreaming about me, can you? Guess your blood must be boiling hard. Haha. If it's not, it will be when you see these. XOXO Cassie. That's messed up. Messed up. So the flamethrower you take to... Let's do Men in Black fans. Young pop culture survivalist Danny and friends watched as the Men in Black arrived to combat the supernatural menace. Or did they? According to friends, they seem more interested in experimenting on the monster population. If they have three motives, you should discover them.
Awesome! I knew it! First the zombies rise from the dead, then they send in the Men in Black, and then the guys with superpowers show up. This is totally like the August issue of Katana Guy and Headphones Girl. You know, the one in Antarctica with the tentacles and mutant Nazi zombies. I am so psyched to meet you. Can you, like, fly? We could really use some superhero action in this town. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. You'd think with all the hours I put into Left 4 Dead, they'd let me carry a gun. But I just get the runaround. You're only 15. Yeah, I'm also like the last man standing. Not counting Andy, or Moose, or Henry, or Edgar. Anyway, it's not like I'm accidentally going to shoot anyone. Living. This sheriff doesn't even believe I saw the MIBs roll up in their black vans with no license plates. I used my RC plane with a wireless webcam, got a bird's eye view of the action. They're packing some sweet tech. Real made in Area 51 stuff. Good thing they're on our side. They are on our side, right? Yeah, I figured they would be, since they're herding up the mutant Smurfs. You know the Drog? and probably experimenting on them. Think alien autopsy footage in front of a live studio audience. That'd be really neat. In a totally gross way, of course.
In a totally gross way, of course. Alright, we have to investigate the black van. Scare away some ravens. The password is Sally. I need to write this down because I believe you do just do this in reverse to disable or something. So let me open up a notepad over here. PK pulse unit. Manifest agitator. Etheric transponder antenna. Just those three? Manifest agitator. So it should go wait. So you do it in reverse. So go antenna agitator pulse unit, I think.
Quick access inventory updated. Radar module activated. Item located.
Where's the PK? No, that looks right. Let's go to the manifest. Agitator. Nope, I'm doing something wrong. Well, there's the PK Pulse unit. PK Pulse unit. Manifest agitator. Nope. Damn it! Is there another antenna I'm not seeing? Oh, there's the wrong. I was grabbing the wrong antenna like every time. So I just didn't see it. Okay. PK Pulse unit. Man, oh wait. Oh, fuck. I am doing this. I'm meant to be doing it backwards and I'm trying to do it forwards. God damn it. I'm really messing this up. Transponder antenna. Manifest agitator. PK Pulse unit. Yay! So many tries. Before I take them all on high ground, I feel I should qualify the position. We cannot damn these corporate interests for operating without thought to the Kingsmith survivors. After all, is that not some of the instruction I gave to you? You, however, are working towards the greater good. These scientists, by leaving an open invitation of further horrors, are only making a greater mess. Technology is most impressive, but the common sense of those applying it leaves much to be desired. And now they are dead. You see why our approach is so very needed. Level 17! Ooh, there's a champion. Champion. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Sure, there's no champions this way. I don't think so, though. Four more levels, and that thing will turn blue. Unfortunate corpse. Seeking waters revealed the dreadfully mangled corpse of a man chained to an engine block. It's clear he was murdered. The only clue to what happened to him and why lies in a keyring clutched in his bloated fingers. Traffic victim held a keyring with a plastic bauble that reads Edgar Scrapyard, no questions asked. Excuse as any, go to the scrapyard and find the car which the key belongs to. Yay! Someone else is doing it as well. That was easy. Strange robot is stuck in an old toilet bowl in the scrapyard. It sounds like it's struggling to get out and go somewhere, but where? I can only wonder how the drone got stuck in the toilet in the first place, but now the reason should probably be returned to its owners. Free the little drone and follow it to make sure it reaches its destination safely. Ha! We're both following drones. That's funny. And they have a bird. Touchdown, airport taking out drug that rushed the area. Who are these police drivers and where are they hiding? Where'd mine go? Seriously, where'd mine go? God damn it, I lost sight of the fucking thing. Are you serious? Son of a bitch. I wasn't that far away from it. Did all that fucking way for nothing. Now, before I chase him again, I'm gonna go kill that champion that's over here. That's kind of funny. Oh, wow. A radiant headpiece. To add to my radiant headpiece. Go faster, come on. Blue lanterns. I'm stuck against him. Yay! The art of reconnoitering has come a long way since the days of Onke. We have modernized the best of them, though one competent field operative is still better than 1,000 mindless drones. That's where you come in. The drone discovered is Orochi and has been programmed to return to its base. Orochi are the most powerful commercial empire in the world, but notoriously frugal. They are deploying resources in Kingsmith because research assures them that there's a good reason. Oh shit, I got a Blood Magic Focus of Restoration Mark III. follow those bear traps, shall we? Runaway lights. According to Ellis Herald, generator at the airport is backing up, and the reliability of the runway lights suffers from it. CBs get bold in the dark, so it's in everyone's interest that the light stays on.
Who the hell goes there? Identify yourself. Goddamn. Thought you might be one of them. Better be more careful. Accidents can happen when you sneak up on a man. Put it there. I understand perfectly. Man's gotta guard his handshake. Gives away a lot of a person's soul. I'm not talking about that palm reading shit. Shake a man's hand, you get a sense of his worth. His past and present. See the wear on these? Metalworking hands. For fixing things up. Or breaking them. Real slow. No secrets. All in plain sight. More than you can say for this island. You got the back and the stomach for digging deep. All manner of shit comes out. But nothing I haven't seen the likes of in my line of work. You're thinking there's nothing dangerous about what I do. You'd be wrong. I can tell you all about what people try to hide behind a coat of white paint. Generator's been acting up, which is fine during the day, but at night, they get bolder when the lights are out, the sea beasts. And my aim gets worse. Makes it hard to tell friend from foe. I think it's in everybody's best interest if those runway lights stay on.
Examine the blueprints. Okay, so secret agent man. The first one we go to is this one, right? Maybe? Yes. Correcto mundo. Sure there's nothing over here for me to get. Go. And this one. Wait, can we go? Can we enter it from this end? Hope you named this one Wolverine. Can't get it from that end. I think, if I remember right, you go this way. Yeah, there we go. Should have done the jump better. Essentially, you can skip the whole mechanic where you're supposed to, like, you know, work your way through the water, and then there's that jet of poison that comes out, and you have to, like, only go when it's free or whatever. But you can just go this way. It's pretty easy. Now you tell me what the, yeah, that's the easy way. It's the easy way. You just jump, and you might get hit by the poison like once, but then you're on the back wall. You just run all the way up, get it, run all the way back, jump back out, dodge roll. You might take like 2 ticks of poison damage, like tops. It's really, really easy. He's gonna follow me all the way out here. You're a mistake, buddy. I feel sad now. I used to run this route all the time on my alts when I was leveling them. Or like when I was not leveling, but running them for the dailies. Like just to get the marks of favor and stuff. Something about Ellis Hill. Dead maintenance worker near the generator room at the airport collects an interesting piece of information about Ellis Hill. The information that questions the real identity of the man. This reason could warrant some investigation. No dead man's hand reads, the guy who turned up today claimed Ellis Hill is not who he says he is. I served with the real Ellis Hill in Iraq and this ain't him. What's he doing with Ellis's name, tags, and identification, even social security number? I don't know what happened to the real Ellis Hill. I don't remember, like, is there a way you're supposed to get back up that's not, like, ridiculous? I honestly don't remember. I guess you could just go back the way I came. Potentially. Yeah, let's go back this way, I guess. Just really don't want to play around the lair. That would be bad. Nothing wrong with shining a light upon affairs at the airport, even if they remain a touch murky. If anyone is flying in and out of Kingsmith or has done so recently, we certainly want to know about it. There are many groups in the world whose interest would be piqued by Kingsmith's occult ram chaos. Not all will have the luxury of Agartha. Given the darkness has dominion over the sea, air travel would seem the most likely source of transport. Huh. Dirty shovel. Alright, okay. Okay, so we need to do that for the side mission. We're also going to do the investigation mission just to clear up all these missions on the airport part. Dead air. Ellis Hill is having radio reception issues. While he claims to only be interested in civilian channels, his demeanor suggests otherwise. What manner of transmission is he so eager to receive and to conceal from you?
Come on, you piece of junk. We got business to be getting on with, you and I. Oh, you came in quiet. Shit. My senses are getting dulled in here. Got used to the creeps outside. They don't have a light touch. And neither do I. Cracking deadheads keeps my swing in shape and the cabin fever at bay. Man gotta be comfortable with scant company. With keeping to himself. Say, you come from town. Any reception out there? Police, CB? Shit, even the LPFM gospel channel, I ain't choosy. Nah, just dead air. Not even the score from the Red Sox game. This place is off the radar. So here I am, sitting with my thumb up my ass, tuning static. Like I said, dead. Air. Don't waste your time out at the mast. Ain't the kind of equipment you can patch up with duct tape and a wire hanger. No, you just keep on with whatever you gotta do. Elsewhere.
So, I'm not sure I grasped that part, I guess. It basically tells you, like, screw off, don't go get the transmission. I know I've listened to the cinematic before, I just obviously have skipped it a lot, I've played it a lot. Well, I mean, spoilers, but he's a Phoenician, and it makes sense because you, the thing that you get the signal for is like a crate with like Phoenicians guarding it, right? So here's our duct tape. And here, let's see. Where is it? Need a vacuum tube. Where's the wire hanger? There it is. Well, I cannot see that. Holy shit. Well, that's not outlined. Oh my god, that is hard to see. It literally is duct tape, a wire hanger, and a vacuum tube. Like, if you go look up that serial part number on the website, you track down, like, the maintenance for it and all that crap. Which is how you, like, legitimately find out what you need. Which is Morse code. It's coordinates. which I already know where you end up. But you know what? I should go kill this champion while I'm over here. It's. I don't think it's
Local
SOS.
bounty detected.
It is coordinates.
Initiating.
Maybe there's an SOS in the message, but it's definitely coordinates. That's the same layout they use in the Venetian Missile Crisis, where the rocket launcher boss is. That's funny. Whoa, I just got Hunter of Kingsmouth. That means I killed all the champions, I think. Yeah? Bosses, champions, Salmon Island. Yeah, defeated all the champions in Kingsmouth. It's a good thing I stopped to get that guy. Fast. Oh, for having all the champions, you mean? Here we go. Yes! Crush everything to get to level 20. Can I use fusion upgrades quality from standard to superior? And now 1 + 1 = blue. Boom. This is the 3rd stream. That's why it says Immersion E03, episode 3. But I mean, champions are skulls that show on the map, and I do know where most of them are. Anyways.
Visual tracking initiated. Visual tracking initiated.
I was never this fast. That's what he said? Ha ha ha! There we go, there's Ellis Hill. Ellis Hill was a widowed aviation mechanic. He played baseball in college that appears to have been the highlight of his life. We know far less about the man pretending to be Ellis Hill. We know he's a murderer who likes to get his hands dirty. He has demonstrated only cursory knowledge of aviation, though he's adept at sending improved signals out to sea. For a betting man, I would say it smells Phoenician. They are rudderless rocketeers and likely here to smuggle more than just lobster off the island. Okay, so I need to go over here. Because I need to finish the investigation mission. Sometimes if you, I had this thing happen where like, if you enter If you enter that area from like the backside, it causes like a really weird bug to happen. Or like glitch. Essentially entering it from back here. Nope, it worked like normal. See, that was Phoenicians, and they have their crate they want to smuggle out. Right? So like the bug is, sometimes if you enter from back here, what happens is you kill them and they just keep infinitely respawning. Like over and over and over and over and over again. Maybe it's if you don't trigger the tier, and you aggro one before you hit the trigger that says you found the box or something. Maybe that's what it is. But I had like piles and piles of dead Phoenician bodies. It's pretty funny. Titan. More specifically, that's a Tokyo Titan, I believe. Fascinating. You can set your watch by occult mercenaries arriving after an untoward event, and yet on alarm you found them freighting cargo in. Oh, they're dropping it in. The usual order of business is to frantically ship out every object of power that is not ordered down. Begs the question, what do they stand to gain from making the situation online worse? Should have tuned to a signal to a foreshadowing of a much greater concern. I would advise steeling yourself to anticipate it. Once one starts tugging at a loose thread, all manner of unpleasant surprises come out. Maybe that explains the Tokyo Filth Titan that's in Blue Mountain, that is like there on purpose. So they put it in. So like, I don't know if you've paid attention to the Blue Mountain mission where you go in the center of the quarry and Project Zero comes out, and it's a Tokyo Filth Titan like that guy. And if you have to pay attention to like the computer stuff, you have to read the computer things that you hack. But essentially, the Orochi imported a Tokyo Filth Titan on purpose to see how that filth strain interacted with the natural filth strain coming from underneath Blue Mountain. There are two different filth strains, and they just wanted to see what happened when you put them next to each other, because they're Orochi and they like to see what happens. I should have done this forever ago. Oh, I got Lydia, darling. I forgot you get a second one. Experimenting, yes, that would be correct. Alright, so even though his symbol is still there, he should be done. I'm done with his missions. The investigation mission's done. This guy has stuff. This guy has stuff. This guy has stuff. There's a side mission left there. There's not a ton of stuff left, though. Not really. Never understood what to really pick with the agents. I just kind of guessed. Well, so you want to match these if at all possible. Like this guy has a fist, and this guy has a little ghost symbol. Those are your traits. So this is called a supernatural trait. I believe the fist is prowess. Yeah. The fist is a prowess trait. And then also the symbols, triangle is prowess, square is adaptability, and circle is ingenuity. So this one is gonna want prowess and ingenuity. But also you can see the symbols. You match these. If your agent has both these symbols, then you can attain the bonus objectives. So ideally, you want to. I mean, none of my agents I have had anything matching. You want to do the special all the time, because the special is free once a week. Once a week, you get to do it, and it costs nothing. It gives you 5 of everything, and any agent gets 100% success rate at it, no matter what their level is. So you always want to do this one. And as far as the rest of them, you just you try and match. And if you can't match, generally you look for either what's going to give your agent the most XP, which is these numbers here, 884, 180, 720. Most XP and cost you the least. This would be kind of expensive, 3 of each, but would only be giving me 4, but that's because it comes with an agent gear bag. The other thing is, like, you know, have more intel than I do these other than supplies and assets, so I'd want to go for, like, you know, an asset mission or a supply giving mission. There's also the time they take to factor in. This is an hour-long mission. This is a 15-minute mission. 8-hour, 4-hour. If you're gonna log off soon, yeah, the special is once a week. If you're gonna log off soon, you send your agents out on longer missions possible. If you're actively playing for a while, send them out on like hour missions or 15-minute missions, and just keep pushing them. Something else to note is your agent has to have a 33% chance of success to be able to send them, but they always get the XP no matter what. Even if they like essentially fail the mission, they get the XP. So if you're trying to power level an agent, like you want its passive stats, right? You're like, oh man, I really want to get to level 50 like right now because I want its stuff. You throw them at missions that they barely can do, like even if you get agent gear, put it on them, so they just barely have 33%, so that they get that XP and kind of like leapfrog up. Now they are more apt to get incapacitated when you do that to them, just because they're doing missions above their grade, so they're more likely to get incapacitated. But like I honestly I've paid a fair amount of MOF when I'm heavily pushing an agent that I really need its passive for. You know, if I got like all my 10% damage agents at various monster types, I pushed those really hard. And I would, when they got incapacitated, I'd pay them off to make them able to send out again.
You are aware that social networking sites have been strictly forbidden.
All right,
Sponsors and
it's like
agreement
1:30.
to have employees twittering they leapfrog the
So
human genome.
I'm gonna stop here.
Boyfriend?
Ex-fiance. We had to call it off when I took this job. It was for the best.
So probably tomorrow. I think I should be able to. I would think I should be able to finish 100%ing the Kingsmith Zone tomorrow. I would imagine, and then just move on to Savage Coast, which will be fun. Thanks for hanging out, Starfighter. I appreciate the interaction. Hope everyone's enjoying the immersion streams. The no UI. It's a different way to play. It's kind of fun for me. Hopefully, it's fun to watch. See if I can host someone before I head out. it's just me doing Legends, so let's see who I'm gonna host. I'll host Carnage. He's doing Apex Legends. See you guys.